is Tiffany Shawn, and I am here interviewing on behalf of the FTMBC Youth Ministry. I'm a mom of two, an educator, HBCU alum, member of Delta Sigma Theta, and I would like you to introduce yourself.
Awesome. My name is Aleidra Allen, a very excited and proud member of Friendly Temple. I am also a member of a sorority. I'm a member of Alpha Alpha Sorority Incorporated and involved in the Gamma Omega chapter here in the city. And I also just spend a lot of time engaging in social change, social justice work throughout the city. I'm excited to talk with you today.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about whether it's like your accomplishments or your business. Tell us a little bit about that, like what keeps you busy every day.
Yeah. So I am an entrepreneur. I have a business called Purpose in Everything, or better known as Pi. And I launched Pi in 2017. So it's been a few years now, with the purpose of adding purpose to everything. I wanted us to start looking at social justice not only when an issue or incident happens, but in every single thing we do, even when it comes to us buying very typical and everyday things. So my business specializes in that, putting purpose in everyday purchases. So right now we've started with selling apparel, like the apparel that you can see that I'm wearing today, t-shirts, long sleeves, short sleeves, hoodies, crop tops, all types of different apparel. And we also sell all natural handmade vegan soaps. So two very typical things that you would usually just run to the store to grab, oh, I need a t-shirt for this, or, oh, I just need some more soap, and need to take a shower, whatever the case. But with us, all of these products are sweatshop free. So that means that people are paid fair labor when they are making these products. So we're contributing to equity and justice and not contributing to injustice, even with the consumption of or the production of these products. And then we add even more purpose by making sure that they're environmentally friendly as well. So it's good for our planet, our earth. And then we donate 5% towards social change work. So when you make these purchases, it's also going to move forward this work that we're doing around social justice.
Wow, that's so cool. I love that. What role has your faith played in, your business and getting all this started?
Yeah, great question. So it played a pretty big role. So the original mission statement for Pi was Hebrews 10:24, which says, "Let us think of ways to motivate one another to acts of good love and the motivating statement that we originally had was Hebrews 10:24, which states, "Let us of ways to motivate one another through acts of love and good works." And so when I originally came to that scripture, it really spoke to me because, like I said, at the time, like 2015, 2016, when I started having the vision for Pi, we had just experienced the murder of Michael Brown and gone through the uprising in Ferguson. And I was still trying to find my place, in this movement and in social change. And I wanted to do just that. I wanted to motivate people, right? I wanted to help people to find their place and think about how they could contribute to the change that we needed to see in our world. So that scripture just really stuck with me, and I used it as a guiding post throughout my creating my business.
Yeah, and as a side note, my daughter and I were actually part of, was that your first photo shoot for your business?
Yes,
Like Grease for Black
yes,
Lives?
uh-huh.
Yeah, so yeah, we got
Yes.
part of that as well.
Exactly. Yeah. And I mean, I appreciate you all to this day. I still use those photos.
Mhm.
And I mean, that's the thing about starting a business. You utilize your resources and the people around you who support you. Starting off, I
Mhm.
didn't have all types of access and funds and, to have some, oh, let me get these models and people
Right.
with all this experience. But I'm like, I have some beautiful people around me, and I have people who are committed to doing this work. And that was the main thing. I knew that you were very passionate about social justice. And so I felt that, yeah, maybe we all haven't been models before, but we are all passionate about this work. And I think that that's what's most important.
For sure. And you touched on like utilizing your resources. What would be another
Mhm.
advice you'd have for somebody just, trying to accomplish their goals, whether it's starting a business or whether it's getting more into whatever they're passionate about? What's something else that you could kind of suggest to them?
Yeah. I would say to always trust your passions. I think that it's very easy to get caught up in these like traditional career paths. It's very easy for people to feel like there's one way to succeed. Like, oh, you either, if you're doing something that requires an education, a higher education, it's like, oh, I have to go to college, then I got to have an internship, and then I'm going to work for here for 3 years,
Just
and
that one
you
path.
right. Exactly. You think that it's just like a checklist, step by step thing. But the fact of the matter is, we are all on our own paths. And you should just let your passion guide you. You don't have to be limited to doing what other people have done or doing it the way that other people have done it. We are all uniquely made. And God has a plan for all of us. Even if we are working in the same type of field or doing similar things, God still has a specific and unique plan for us. So trust your passion, even if it looks different than maybe what you even thought. Right? Maybe it's different than the path you thought you were going to go on, or what your mama
Right.
thought you was going to do, or whatever the case. But trust that passion, because it's there for a reason, and it's usually connected to your purpose. So yes, that still means that you need to plan, right? You need to work. You're going to have to put in the work and things of that sort. But really don't ignore that spark that you have, because that's God given.
I agree. I agree. Well, this has been great. Do you have anything else to share? Well, for sure, share how they can connect with you, but then anything else?
Yeah. I think we hit on mostly all the points. I very much am always willing to, talk with people or give advice, or, share the knowledge and experiences and resources that I have, especially to people who may be just starting. So, especially to my church family and community members, if there are ways that I could help or advice that I could give, questions I can answer, I am always available. So, with that, the ways to connect with me would be primarily through social media. I guess that's a great way as millennials that we love to
Right.
use. So, I have Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all of those things. So, on Facebook, you can find me just at Aleidra Allen. But then I have my business pages, Purpose in Everything LLC, as well as a page for Black Greeks for Black Lives, for those who are in NPHC sororities and looking to get involved in the movement that way. And then on Instagram, it's at Pi Movement and at Black Greeks for Black Lives. And my personal page is at Classy. That's Classy with a K, of course. So KLASSY _Lei. So all of those places are great ways to find me. My website is www.piemovement.com. You can go there. You'll be able to shop all of our products. I would love to have your support
Yes.
and beyond. But you can find all the products and even learn a little bit more about the business, especially the part we didn't talk about, which is the diversity education that I do. So I do diversity education consulting as well. So I can come to your church, your business, your organization, your school, to do workshops and trainings
Wow.
and keynotes around social justice and diversity and inclusion. So you can find that information on the website as well. So
Okay,
yeah,
girl, you got your
all of
hand in a
that.
lot of different pots. That's good.
Oh yeah.
Well, thank you so much. You have a great rest of your day.
Okay, thank you. You too, Tiffany.